Hello guys, welcome back to the Spicy 3 Design channel. And this content is for adult collectors. If you're under the age of 18, get the heck out of here. Alright, so anyway, today I'm going to do an unboxing and a mythbuster episode. Or myth-busting episode. Confirming a couple things that I've been talking about that happens to be potentially misinformation. And I'm very sorry about that. We'll see. We'll do some actual testing and fact checking with this kit to be sure that you know some of the things that I said on this channel about this type of plastic and what I read on Reddit and talked with some questionable collectors have any it's if the information is actually based on fact or misinformation or something like that. Anyway, this is the Bandai model kit that was released in 2000. I got this kit from Tony's shop, Ying's Hobby. He had this kit in his store before even he moved to this new location. He had this kit sitting there for 20 years. He got it when he was first released. So this was first released in 2000. Made in Japan, and you can see a significant discoloration on the box. Looks like the price has changed over the years. This sticker looks like it was removed maybe 15 years ago, and another one removed like maybe 10 years ago, and now we got the new price label of $17.99. And yeah, this is right there. This is a high grade 172 scale HG Tut Dunbine renewal version. So I guess this is an updated version or something. So this is Todd Dunbine, and then we have this guy right here. You know, these guys. I was always interested in the Aura Battler stuff, but I don't know. Apparently, it came out 1983. Series or something like that, but never really got into it. I was like, I always thought these stuff were cool. All right, so anyway, so you have some parts, ABS, rated for ages 15 plus. The original yen price in Japan is 1,000 yen. So 1,000 yen, that's like a little bit less than 10 bucks. All right, so obviously all these parts you probably have to paint or use stickers. So well, since I already opened this thing, I'm probably gonna build it. I was thinking about just selling it, flipping it on eBay or Mercari, but yeah, I want to do a testing because I've been telling people that polystyrene degrades over time, right? I actually got that information from people from Reddit and some of the people in the local modeling community telling me like, I should always buy fresh kits because if you have an old kit, when you're painting it or when you're like, building it, you might break the parts because, it's been sitting around for too long. And I believe it, 100% believe it. I was also spreading that information here on YouTube in many, many videos where I claim about I was repeating exactly what they're telling me without actual fact checking anything. So, yeah. So anyway, that could be a humongous problem. Never believe what you read on the internet. It doesn't matter who's telling you it, who's saying it. You should always check everything for yourself because, as you know, a lot of people are falling for like misinformation and getting themselves, into a lot of trouble. It's not worth it. So anyway, we have the assembly instruction right here. Pretty interesting. Of course, you have to use some stickers, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't look like it's going to be very difficult to put together. Of course, it looks like you got to paint the pilot. This is actually a very lousy paint job. Take a look at that. That is awful. I guess back in the day, it doesn't really matter to throw something together, take a picture, whatever. Looks nice. There's some shading, of course, that doesn't exist on the model kit. Of course, you gotta do your own paint work to make it look anything like what you see here. Yeah, 172 scale, huh? That's actually very interesting. It's kind of like the HUC kits where they show the picture of the model kit and then they have the information here on the side with the equipment, blah blah blah. Obviously, very inspired by the Gunpla Gundam counterparts. So, I mean the Gunpla counterparts. So, yeah. I'm actually selling one of these Robot Damashi version of one of these characters. I think it's a villain. Yeah, it's a villain. It's like this Worth or something like that for a friend. It's on my eBay store. Still on my eBay store. So anybody is interested. They all seem to have very similar design. They got the guns on the right, left arm, and then the sword with a sheath, and very bug-like, bug-inspired armor system or suit of armor. So it's a pilot, kind of like the pilot sits in the cockpit, and blah blah blah. Okay, so Todd Dunbine. Okay, so first myth. Okay, polystyrene will degrade over time, and the parts become more brittle, and more prone to breakage, right? Well, this thing is bendable. It feels more bendable, but I don't feel like the parts itself. I mean, the runner feels a lot more flexible than it should, like a newer printed runner. Maybe something that's within 5 years. There's a lot of flex on the runner, but the parts itself is pretty robust. I mean, I don't really feel like anything. Of course, these actually feels a lot thicker than the stuff that they have in the modern day. A lot of the modern parts are very thin, so they made these things. They made these parts really thick. Yeah, because these are not very complicated kits. It's only a couple parts put together, so these parts are very thick. So that might be why the parts are not like breaking as easy or being brittle, because they're so thick. You look at the thickness of the plastic of the polystyrene. So maybe that's not a good way of determining it. We need to look at something that's very thin, like the modern kits, and see if they will last 20 years. I mean, this thing has been around for 20 years. So, and right here, this is polystyrene right there. All right, so this is the C runner. This is mostly armor parts. We have the B1 runner right here. Again, armor parts of the cockpit and stuff like that. I was trying to look for some parts that are kind of thin that could be prone to breakage. The runner flexes. It feels really soft. Well, not soft, like just medium. Yeah. I'm not putting a lot of effort into this, but I can feel it flexing. I have done these with modern Gunpla kits, kits that were printed in 2017 and stuff like that. And I don't really feel like there's significant amount of flex with those. But with this one, yeah, there's some flexing. But the parts itself are fine. Because, well, again, like I said, they are very thick. The way these things are designed is very thick. So I guess if it was a little bit thinner, this could be potential issues like flexing and stuff like that. Again, this is also polystyrene. So polystyrene, PS, right here. We have the wings right here. This is also polystyrene. This is softer polystyrene, I believe. Right here, PS. So yeah, these are designed to flex. So ooh, that one just came off. Okay, well, I mean, I've seen parts coming off these kits, before. This one actually feels really sticky. It's kind of weird. It feels like there's glue on it. So that's a little concerning. Why does it feel sticky? Yeah, weird. Okay, and then we have this part right here. This is obviously ABS. ABS. So the joint parts are ABS. Very interesting. Okay. The ABS feels really strong. Not. You can flex it if you force it. Oh. Okay, I just snapped this part. I don't know. My hand is still sticky from that piece. So, okay, well, that's me doing it on purpose. That doesn't really mean anything. But, yeah, I think ABS is ABS. ABS is known for easy to break and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's not really concerned about this thing at all, the ABS. We're more concerned about the polystyrene because, yeah. Again, these are all very thin. And polystyrene is also designed to be somewhat flexible. So there's some... Okay, well, this thing is actually really flexible. This is flimsy. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to break. It just means that it's, softer. Well, honestly, I cannot confirm what the people are saying about polystyrene, but I don't think it's a significant enough issue. I mean, this thing's been in the box for 20 years. And to me, I think this is okay. It's not, I mean, if there is degradation, maybe very minor, not something people should be seriously concerned about. So I guess technically this myth is busted, and I've been spreading misinformation. Which, shame on me, man. Shame on me. Like, why did I listen to those people on the internet without fact-checking stuff for myself? Yeah, that's not good, man. All right, I'm going to take some responsibility for that. So I do want to apologize to you guys about, giving you guys that false information that these stuff will degrade and you will break if you leave them in there for like, I don't know, who knows, like 10 years, 20 years in the box, sitting in the store. And this stuff is still, yeah, I mean, I barely notice any difference. So, and this is polystyrene, so that's fine. Okay, so I already cut off some of the parts, really don't see any difference at all. This is like a dark color plastic, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right, so we got a pilot, which I cut out. The stickers are fine. I mean, I think like kits from 1998, that was still, available for sale. And the sticker on those kits were fine too. So, still sticky, right? Let's see. Would I stick back on? I was trying to stick this on a piece of plastic, piece of polystyrene. Yeah, it still sticks, so I'm not really too concerned about it. I'm probably going to build this kit. All right, how about the other stuff? We talk about the ABS parts, this thing, the joint parts. I snapped part of the runner already, but I think the ABS is fine. We have the poly cap, which is made from polyethylene. These are the garbage bag material. Yeah, garbage bag usually lasts a long time. That's why they're like a problem in landfills and stuff like that. So, yeah, really not much difference with these. And I'm actually really surprised. Like this runner right here, you would think it's made from polyethylene, right? No, it is not polyethylene. This is TPE, man. Holy shit. Like the same stuff the TBLeague bodies are made from. So, yeah, now I can test another myth. People talk about TPE degrading over time. Let's see if this thing degrades. Okay, I'm actually being like very, very thorough here. Trying to see if I can break this thing. This thing has been here for 20 years. It's in this shape for 20 years. And yeah, it holds its shape. So TPE definitely will last a while. I don't see rips. I don't see anything. You can look for it yourself. There's really no problem here. So yeah, true myth busted. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Stay tuned for the build video of this thing. I might consider painting it too, but who knows. Thanks for watching.